សូមនឹមនួនស្ដាប់តន្ត្រីគង់គិតអីរឿងសោកាគេទៅយប់ហើយបើនៅខ្វាយខ្វល់ដល់ណាគេទៅជីវ៉ាគេងកោយហាត់ថារៀមរាបំពេ
Alright, guys, welcome to the. Oh, 1 second. I have to mute on my phone. Damn, 10 minutes. Yeah, I should start earlier. So for today is we're gonna do about target mining. I have. Let me see. I add up more slides, like to explain more. I have a little bit more than 60. A little bit more. Maybe let me check how many slides we do have. 70, but the more important is in the 60 slides. So let's go. Oh, this morning I put like a schedule. The episode 5 does someone skills matter, not ready for the TT return to resume, and to use better finder, higher finder. Yes, skill matters. I'll leave you with the video and some extra stuff. I cannot do some certain stuff because the mafia backfire me a little bit, so yeah. And the episode 4, I explained the strategy. This is the strategy 1 to strategy 4. It was my first mining service. Then strategy 5, the mining 2.0. So, what is data analyst? Basically, it's just a combination of statistic, visualized method, and the how-now. The statistic bah, need some me I use statistic, but I put some how to explain the basic one to the beginning for you guys understand, and the visualize method I will use the how they call the Venn diagram for you guys understanding. I should use the bell, but the bell I think it would be maybe too hard for people to see because we have to calculate numbers like back 2016 I believe I did some calculation and I lost a lot of people, so I would do visualization methods, and the know-how is more like when you go mining, when you experience like when you get around like me, I get around maybe level 20, I start to understand more about mining, then level 30 more and more, and 40. But some miners is around the 60s, 70s level. It's all different to how no, basically. It's depend on the experience, basically. So in that manner, what I'll say, what that what that type. The one that has together, yeah, the knowledge and experience basically is over time when you mining, you start to figure out stuff. All the miners figure out, and the analysis of data efficiently is like the how you figure out with I will explain a little bit later on the slide. Where's that slide at? Second, let me look at my plan. Around slide 22 to 27. But it's a little bit more about the one second, let me get out. Is how you're gonna analyze with this thing here, and I will show later on how you can use the once again the the API, the API of Entropialife, how you can more deeply target mining. But right now, I started a bit slower to before understanding. And if you have question, you can use like your 1,000 sheets basically. People collecting since long time, and the mining log. We're gonna do Mininglog Map. Little bit of that average. I want to do that one, but this is too much for the bell for you guys. So me, I do the Venn diagram. I will explain. It's better visualized than those numbers. And then we're gonna use those ranking with Entropialife. Try to figure out something. So, like here, like example, this I put in the comments on the strategy episode 4. The return depend on skill analyze your information and find pattern. It's kind of a little bit hard, but depend people to people. So you have to use your own strategy. You have different type. So the two basic problems is the descriptive statistics and the inferior statistics. Inferior statistics is like how do you call it? The deduction. You can say deduction statistic also. Based on the certain information you see, what kind of information you have from it. Now it's like a little bit work. It's not really playing because that strategy number 6, you're gonna make a lot of pads, but it is you gain no skills. That I explained on my episode 5 video. If you go look, you scroll down the YouTube video I just released today. Okay, yeah. You see episode 4 for the quantum bonus I give to you guys. I put out my new target mining service, but through that video you will understand the process behind it. And if you're interested, send me a message in game, in the PCF or on Discord. We'll figure out something because I start to have like few players already, but not serious stuff. We were talking about yes, I do for decade still, but it's not really decade. So we're talking about how much basically because that type of information and work behind, and now I have less time. Kind of, I'm working a lot. When I do YouTube video, and it's during the free time in the morning before work or in the evening when I finish work. Basically, a little bit tired. I do those YouTube video. But on Friday is my streaming, Twitch stuff. So I'm more relaxed. I did a lot of course today. I supposed to how do you call do those slides, show slide prior, but I got so tired and took a 2 hours nap. And I just take my time basically. Okay, so for the basic type of problem, you have the example, you have the descriptive. How you gonna summarize your information? I'm gonna explain all that how we're gonna do it, and maybe you guys take from it and maybe figure out something. Okay. So describing is, as the word say, describe. I cannot say much than that. Exploring the data. Exploring the data is more about the entrepreneur life. I will when I reach to that point later on around slides, uh, slide. Yeah, 60 about the end, because this is more theoric, the theoric, and after that we go in game and we do the practice. But before to practice, we have to collect data. Collect data is mean Google research, Entropialife, Mininglog, all the little bit process. So inferential statistic, like I said earlier, is like the deduction. You use the sample, infer the nature of the process. It is more theoretic, the theoric, you know. For for people like I say don't do a lot of mathematics, it's mean like what the fuck is that? But later on, I will explain with the like I said the pictures and videos so you guys understand better. But who are more familiar with the mathematics, you know already that. Or maybe. Okay. So the other aspect of data analysis is the data. Okay, you have the qualitative. Qualitative is you can have you cannot have the numbers. It's like we go example, I say color of eyes. We have brown, blue, green. But also it would be more like and math and ores. Listerium, Belcar, Narc, Combrise, Bloss, Pyrite. And for the quantitative numbers, it's like I say numbers of brother and sister. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would be example the person from Entropialife. Example we go in Entropialife, we look on that some players who hit those Belcar. How many hit they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who basically we're gonna check some profiles, and based on those profiles, we're gonna figure out maybe something from it based on the number they hit. Because most players they use Big M, so they reveal public information to us. And me, what I don't like to do, to use Big M. Some people hire me level 13 is fine, I don't care. But when I go mining service, markup mining, I try not to global because I'm scared somebody like me doing the research over me, and all my work is hardcore. It take a lot of time. Okay, let's go to the next. The third distinction. Okay, this one is a little bit more advanced, but it's no use here. I just put it here because it have. So you can have 1 or 2 variable. It's mean like me for the quantum I explained. I was looking for DNOR and quantum because I know the DMOR trigger the quantum, so I have those two. But one variable is ah Kakami. I'm talking over. Yeah, that's the two, and the one is we look for one specific thing, basically trigger DNOR. But the two variables is like I'm looking for the two trigger, the two ors or one or one ematter trigger that specific stuff I'm looking for. We're gonna lose a lot of people because the theory people don't like it. Okay. For the descriptive statistic, like I said earlier, we're gonna summarize a collection of Entropialife and Mininglog information. This method can be numerical or graphical, each on their own advantage and disadvantage. Me, I use graphical because for you guys it's more easier. But numerical is more like somebody asking me a question and want the calculations. Some people need correlation, confidence number, P. What is that thing? Where is that? Oh, where's my confidence coefficient? It's more mathematical. But anyway, this one measure different. I have. Okay. Descriptive statistic is a branch of statistics to describe observed data by collective parameters. Okay. Those numbers, when you're gonna look in Entropialife or Mininglog, it doesn't make any statements, you know, because it's on population is it depends how you see the population and how you see your sample, but simply describe the data as they are. It doesn't mean nothing basically. Even if you go look in Entropialife or you get the information map servers, you know, it doesn't mean nothing till you try to look in details. What is that? From what server is that? You know, more you try to make link between the information. I will show later on what I mean by that. So you can use characterize and visualize the data. Okay, tabulation matrix grid I'm not going to do on the stream. Like I said, back 2015, 2016, I did some of those streams. We start with 20 people watching because I was in game showing, and then when I go switching to the math side, man, we lost a bunch of players. Couple more mathematics guy, they stay because they kind of understanding when we do the matrix and stuff. But on this stream, not ready. We're gonna more the graphical. Me new not pie chart. Pie chart we might lost some people, and histogram might lost. It take me too much time to put that on the slides. So me I just more I would do like the Venn diagram, more simple stuff. And the statistical parameters like the mean, the median, standard deviation or correlation is a little bit from the how do you call it? What's that one? Not that one. Yeah, it's like you have the mean, you have your 5% here, your 95%. It's like a bell curve you do. But I don't go to that. Well, it is I gonna lost more people from there. But I will do YouTube video. I will resume each part we do on the stream. I cannot put all on the stream. I don't have time to edit. It's too much edition. Edit. I'm tired. I'm too new to editing. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, let's go to the next slide. Okay, inferential statistics. Uh, it's more, let's say, deductive statistics. Using a data simple infer of the nature of the process which proceed. Oh, hey, Green Talker. How's it going? I'm doing a math class, but Entropia math class. It's like how to say? It's like work. It's not really work, but that way of doing it is like doing some work. So offering mining service target is you don't need to do all those work. You hire me and I share the information. You will see. At the end, slides maybe 70. I add extra slides. Okay. I didn't see the chat, sorry. Okay. So, where am I? Okay. What does it mean? What is that? It's used to draw conclusions about a data set and underline information. It's like speculation, you know, you put hypothesis and you go testing and try to figure out. Usually this means drawing deductive about a population by use one or more sample of this population. Usually when we talk about population, it depends of the perspective how you look at, because the population can change all the time and the sample can change all the time. What I mean by that is, example, population is like, okay, I will pick let me pick. Okay, acid root. The population is all this example, and then the sample will go acid root. This is the population, and we go for the sample. But I reached to there. The population is example acid root, and the players who mining is the sample. Okay, it depends the perspective how you look at. And then example again example, this player is become, I know he's not working, but it example that player become the population kind of, and we have all the samples from him, all his samples. So later on I will explain with Entropialife how we're gonna little bit figure out more stuff. But let's go back to here, delete this, go back to, okay, let's go back to the slides. So okay, yeah, you see the example, the population, sample players. But after that you have more. And then two important field of the statistics, you have the hypothesis testing. I do more of that on the stream, but the parameter or model estimation is more work. I need to do more work, and I will lose more players basically, because I have to put everyone in the same level for understanding target mining. I will try to vulgarize much as I can. So, deductive statistics use probability theory to develop suitable estimation methods for drawing conclusions from samples about corresponding population. Okay, this usually result is more or less less accurate estimation. It's like speculation. You see all those EU PCF miners speculation. Too much mining theories. Okay, precision. Okay, the precision of the information is determined by the confidence interval. This is more mathematical. If we have a population, the procedure is simple and clear. I'm lucky, we are lucky we have Entropialife. We have Entropialife, we have a Mininglog. Otherwise, without all those information, we're gonna take another route. So the parameters have to be calculated using an appropriate formula. Oh, that formula, I not do it on the stream. Uh, it's kind of dreaming, kind of. The accuracy, no. This one, measurement precision, no, I don't do any calculation on stream. I'm gonna lose players. On the YouTube video, maybe some stuff I will do, but here, not really. Okay, because usually doing class, school, people sleeping, and I know those slides make sleep. I know with my students at school when I do the math class, they sleep. So if we deal with a sample, parameter will vary a certain limit. If calculated, is calcul. Man, because I do French class, but not English. Okay, it will have calculated from different sample of the same population. Same population is means like earlier with the acid root, and we sample on players. Okay, the calculated statistic will fluctuate around the true value of the parameter. What all those mean? Even me reading before, even try to figure out something vulgarized to explain to you guys, I still don't know how to explain to you. But I can show like during the stream and explain, try to reference to those slides, which we do not know because we don't know the population. That's true. That's true if we don't have Entropialife and mining. In order to deal with this problem of estimating a parameter from a sample we have, we use probability. And probability is example. What I mean by all this, we need the p and parameter certain all the coefficient is basically example the mining lot here with the depth example. Later I will show go for Garrison example, where's the Garson? Yeah, I pick Garson, and I have the mean, the 5% and the 95%. If you're too close to the 99%, that's mean all any I would say mean. So mean, that's mean the average. It can be anywhere. You can hit with any type of finders. That make a lot of issue. So I try to hit that 95 and below. Basically 95, 98, that's good. But more you near to that 95 is better. What I mean by the 95 is not the return, is the like kind of probability you're gonna hit those numbers. But you can calculate. Example. Let's assume I measure the depth of the Garson of Calypso. I dropping with my finder I pick, and I get different depth. Okay, and then when I calculate the average, the mean, I get 141.6 meters compared to Mininglog is 148. I'm below the 5%. So I'm not near to the zero, because the goal is not to be near the zero and near to the 99%, because it would mean that's garbage. In per se, it means like garbage. So after that, I need to calculate my p. My coefficient is on my interval plus minus is more calculation. And if you're confident, like I say, if you're near the 99 or whatever, 0%, that's a lot of garbage you're gonna eat from mining. But you don't see those numbers, because most miner, when they go mining, they don't, like let's say below level, below level 60, they don't do that type of stuff. Or if you don't do markup mining, you don't need that. It's useless. Okay. But if you do target mining, if you want most of your, if you want most of your example, I go for 100 pads, and most of the time, what happened? 90% of your loot is Mysterium, crude, whatever, below 105%, and your 10% left of your loot is like some Garson, some markup, 120, 150, 200%, 400%, whatever. The one you maybe hit target, but maybe not 10%, you have 5% of that. But with that type of kind of calculation, try to pick up which finder you have. Example, you go for 100 pad, 90% of your loot will be markup, and 10% will be that 105, 102, 101%. That's just that difference. But to get that difference, you need calculation, because mining, at some point you need you have like parameters. You need to be at the right time, right location. You have the right finder. You have the right amp. Maybe the amp is not right for the finder. Maybe the finder is not right for the amp. It's all kind of issue you have to figure out. But at the slides, when I pass the 65, you see the result. But this is just the understanding about the math behind my speculation. I use math. I use my data analysis to that. Okay, the type of hypothesis. A type of hypothesis testing. You have the parametric test with information about the population can make a certain hypothesis and assume a normal distribution of the population. We are lucky. We don't need to do any work. Even you, even me, we don't need to do that type of work, because we have, how they call, Entropialife. Entropialife. And I have the API of Entropialife. So super easy work. Super easy work. But if you don't understand, wow, because to have the access API, you have to know the owner. No, kidding. It's somewhere. If you Google search, you will find it. All the Google. More you search, more you all public information basically. Okay, so the non-parametric test is mean what? It's the opposite. You don't have any information. You use, let's say, they use when they have no hypothesis about, call it different. This is like when you have no information, you have no clue. So you have to figure, you have to pick something else. Wait. So here is what population and simple. Like I said earlier, the population is Entropialife example, and the simple is the how to call it, the players. But after that, when you go on the players, example, players is after, but depend population. Population example, my population here can be all the ores, and the sample is like the specific ores, like all the ores of the universe, and then the sample I go example for Ignisium, or I go for Radiolite. It can be any type what you're looking for. It depends the how to say. Example, the miner in the beginning not really care. Most people say markup mining is good, but to do markup mining is me before when I start mining. I say, oh, let's go. I get 5 of Ignia. I was super happy, and not anymore because I use my like data analysis to that, and I'm getting more basically analyze information and yeah. Okay, so the parameter is an estimate point. This is like you put maybe I'm go mining during the day, during the night, the afternoon. I'm using the F105 series, F101, F102, the Zplex, the TerraMaster, the preamp. Right now I'm at the preamp because most miner when they start they go like rookie TerraMaster, the TT Finder. Then what we go to F101 or the Zplex, and then more over time you try more stuff when you get the skill. The next slide you will understand more because those type of slides is like at school teacher try to explain, I try to explain. I lost a lot of players. Don't understand really what happened. So I put for you guys, I vulgarize for you guys understanding by inheritance. It's this basically. I take the source. This is a good image to explain. So the population example is the how they call it. All the ores and matter, but I'm more looking for example fire root. Okay, and for the fire root it is okay. This is fire root, and then example on the players population become players, and where he hit his fire root, if you can say like that. I will explain with the email. I do like this so you guys understand. Let's pick okay some because people looking for pretty again. They're asking me, but I'm on the other job right now. Pretty we're gonna do later. Okay, so the population it was earlier all the antimatter ores, and the sample is pretty keeps up. But now here is the population. It depends where you look at your population and sample. It changes all the time depending the perspective you're looking at. So the sample here is all the players. Okay, my population is uh, keeps up, and then it's like okay, I know another example. It's like the population is all the girls, all the women and the men in the city, and then the sample, let's say, all the men. Okay, and when I get the men, become the population, and the sample is what I'm looking who is smoking, who has diabetes, who has. So it change depending what you're looking at or what you're looking for. So it's no specific stuff. So I try to vulgarize so you guys can understand, like I said, better about this. Next step will be where. So yeah, so my population is kept up, and there is the samples. Example, hopefully though we have to figure out like example. Over time you will understand. Example, I look at this guy. Okay, we look at the total mining. Total mining is like, is it is he really mining? You know, below, let's say below 50k, I don't look at it too much. It's kind of useless. Over time, you will understand. But right now, example, I look this guy. I look for the cave sub. When you hit the sub, oh, to see the rest of information, you have to pay. It's free token. You gonna figure out the rest. But usually, you stuck at this page. But since I need to analyze information for you guys, I pay to show and explain. So you see the sub, and now from the sub, you know what else on the side. So what is mean from the, what is that poop art? One second. Is it that one? Oh, yeah, yeah. Where is my third report? Yeah, example. The third distinction is like, okay, what is the two other ores and matter? It hit the cave sub. Is it the crude? You see the crude and the blast. And then you have to look the time on the side. You have to look which one is near enough to the sub to kind of know which location he's at. What I mean he's at is the lottery, if he's on Calypso, of course, the location. I will explain more. When we get to the slide 60, you will see more the big picture. But right now, it's more the theoric. The theoric, I try to explain for you guys understanding. So if we go back, later on, we go more in details and we go mining for real. But right now, it's more theoric. So here the parametric test. Okay, it's when you have data in your hand, and in your hand, Entropialife, like I say, or you go mining by yourself and you have your own spreadsheet with the runs you did, what kind of ores and matter you have, at a certain location you go for how many times, 1,000 drops like I do, over and over. But over and over, you kind of figure out, and you figure out all kind of patterns. So for parametric tests, okay, we have about the population, and we can make a certain assumption. Assume a normal distribution of population. This second sentence is, if you're not a math guy, it's not interesting, but it's more about this one. So the t-test, you can Google, most of those tests you can Google and pick the one it worked the most. Me, if I do, it depends. It's a small size. Small size is like, I will show you what is a small size look like. Small size and variance known. Okay. Variance known, you need mining experience to have that one. If you don't have, it's kind of hard. Or you hear certain hearsay, not too bad. So let me see. Okay, we're going for Redulite. Redulite. Okay, 63. Second. So that's why I use API. I don't. I will explain why. Over time, when you kind of understand mining, or understand certain stuff about mining, example, I don't know if Redulite still here or they take it out. You see in the ore, you don't have Redulite. Is most the normal people, example, oh, Redulite, I will see who global. Let's go find out. And what happened is, Redulite, example, you have no information. You kind of do fuck, You see R, have no Redulite. So you do fuck, and most miner what they do after when they're starting, next step, I did those steps, so I explained a little bit, and you try to find where is the Redulite and try to go drop, and maybe you go hit, but before to go drop, you go look the depth. So the Redulite, you say, oh, it's kind of deep. Do I have the level? Do I have the finder? Do I have? I don't know. So after that, like I said, you pick your server and you go and you drop. you might hit it or not hit it. It's kind of hard. So with my API information, extra information. When you do more research, you figure out. So you see, not many people global. It's kind that the F test will have a small size. It's hard. That's why those is 400% markup, 450% markup. Not talking about down call yet. Is even shoo. That's why some people asking me, King, can you get some? Shoo, you flying, you asking for unicorn. I can go get it, but you're asking unicorn. If we don't have like friend relation, you're dreaming. You're dreaming. I bring that to you. And usually those video light is non-spoken information. We don't talk about this. Even minors don't talk about this. So you're dreaming. You're dreaming. Dreaming. You pay the markup basically. Even me, if I will sell for 400%, 450%. It's not true I'm gonna sell it for TT. It's depend, like I say, the relation between the friends and you know. So for the test, this is like don't call and but you have to know the variance. No, so if you don't know, you kind of fuck already. You get fucked. So the ANOVA is like analysis with of a variance given. What all that mean is the extension of that one. It mean you know the trigger, you know kind extra information, so it help you to do the extra less work basically. And then what we have, this is two together. Is the extra of this one, and this is a large size sample. Is like most people have. The Z test is everyone. What I mean everyone, I include the level 0 mining to level 100 miners. The large sample size is like how many runs you did. This is when you see those number 30, it means like 100 drops. You did 100 drop of a certain area, certain location. And why I pick Calypso? Calypso is so hardcore, so it's the best planet for target mining for me. I don't go to the noobs planets basically. Calypso is the high level hardcore planet. So much stuff, so much you don't understand. Me too, I don't understand. So if I can tame that beast Calypso, I will be a super beast. Super duper beast. Okay. For the non-parametric test, this one non-parametric is like you don't want to do any spreadsheet. Basically, you try to figure out with Google, any search engine, Entropialife, Mininglog. You don't want to track your own stuff. You just want to know where's the INI, where's the Redilight, where's the stuff. Asking friend, wow. But you don't do that type of This is the kind of reasoning. No, you just by association. It's when you go look at the stream of certain players, try to. I just need to do that, and I get that. But when happened the reset, you don't know what happened. Like the return instead. Like if somebody like me, I did one of my. Let me pull some stuff. Example. I'll pull example so you guys understand. Between the slides, explain. So this one is good one. I will stop. Like this mining, 2.0 Entropia. Before I start my how they call it, the mining service 2.0, is I share to everyone how 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 you get the markup, explaining what is trigger, when to stop, all the details. So this is like the non-parametric test. You don't know how to mining. You see that guy, and maybe you try. Maybe it's too crazy. Like what is it? Psyche to say incredible. Subscribe. So many time we get non-filler results. Just drop non-stop until you get filler. Are you logging? Are you logging in the run? Of course, I log in it. Of course, but I don't share. It takes so many times, so many hours trying to figure it out. Kind of dreaming. What is your overall TT and your hit? Of course. On the certain at some point when you're mining, you have to collect all those information so you can have your own reference. You don't have to do over the research. And then I say the wave at least 2 to 5 minutes. Around how long a typical until the wave. It's asking too much details. You have to go drop. I showed the video already. Go drop and figure out. And then what happened? And then I don't know. It's still the feeling doubtful, thought even witnessed this. Because when you show the video, okay, me when I talk, believer, non-believers, since I start trolling now, and then I guess I will try. But I have a feeling of NRF overlapping so much. The overlapping, yes, I will explain. This is my strategy number 2. Example, strategy number 1. Before the strategy number 4. Strategy number 1, yes, you get that return. Strategy number 2, the overlapping return is super low. You're gonna eat. Me, I eat a lot too. But after when you learn from your mistake, strategy number 3 is the combination of the 1 and the 2. So your return increase. Then when you're learning more, now markup mining strategy. No, not strategy 4. 4 is like you start to look at your spreadsheet, what you get, what you got, and you start to hit that 97, 105%. It's between those numbers before the decay. And then when you start markup mining, you still hit those percentage. But in the average at the end, you're near to that 99%. 99. When you average all your runs, yes. Each run you have 99, 130%. Like some players, they are the good miners I know, they are around 120 to 140 exception. Some exception. Me, I'm at 120. My personal, my personal mining. Yeah. But when I'm mining for people, because since I'm moving a lot around instead of sitting on 3 areas or 4 areas, 5 areas only, I'm moving like 20 areas, 30 areas, moving to this planet, to the other planet. So it's 99. 99, 90, yeah. I just need one tower with 100% TT return after the decay. I calculate me is after decay is 99%. After decay we are 99%. But this is before decay. So after decay that's mean I'm 102%. But for markup mining. Okay. Anyway. Where we at? This for the example for that one. Okay. After getting all those information, you have what? You can get the information on the mining log. Maybe I did a mistake. Little bit mining log. Yeah, a little bit mining log. Okay. The information for the depth, for the server, where is that? Then you have Entropialife. I showed a little bit earlier. You have the Calypso forum. Oh, you know why I put that icon? The compass humility, but in the middle you see a troll face. Because humility usually, what's the meaning? People know a certain information, knowledge, and they're good at their craft. But since I get triggered a lot before because I'm emotional person, I get triggered so much. I put a troll. I become a troll. And the search engine you can use. And then, okay, from the search engine, everybody can have the information of planet Cyrene. People mining around and put the information. So you Google PCF, you're gonna figure out all those maps. It's public information. It's not secret. It's secret if you're not looking, but it's not secret. But if you level, example, arrive level 40 and you don't know about those type of information, you didn't do homework. But homework is, I understand, because EU is a game. It's not work. You want to enjoy. It's fine. But some people take serious, like me. maybe too much serious, but yeah. Then you have what? Arkadia Underground, people do the research. This is since back 2014. Some information still there. The map's still there. Sometimes no. We don't know. And then the FOMA, master mesh. Good resume from him, her. All the mobs, ores and matter. All the information is you have to go pick up. Then the Monria, from Cray Shadow, Mininglog drops ores and matter. So on those area, if you didn't do research and you go dropping here, basically you might hit nothing. So if you do the research, you're saving time. But maybe you think you're wasting time, it can be. Then Mininglog Rank, I don't usually talk about that one. That one is we skip fast. But this is you see, as you can see, who's using the program, basically, the app, who's using the most the app to track, basically. So the more his rank is higher, the more his information is accurate. The less rank he's below or didn't exist, it's not accurate information. Then you have Entropialife API, easier like for the read light one I explaining earlier. Like if you go look here, you don't see read light. Example here, you don't see the read light, right? But with the API, I go super fast. I get the read light. So you go to the source, basically, the public source. And then what else you have? Okay, now we're digging a little bit more. I will take a break. I will smoke a little bit. Break time. I talk almost what? Yeah. Let's take a break. Break. Oh yeah, I put back all the ads like before, for the strangers. But anyway, I'm talking. It's okay. But let's take a smoke. I did like almost 40 minutes speaking. Yeah, 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes, and I come back. 2 to 5 minutes. Take a break. Put some music. ส
ស្បៃរីត្រីជៀនចូលមកមនុស្សលោកចូលនឹងទ្រាខំផ្លាយតែរូបពងងារនឹងទ្រាមិនលួងឬស្រីអង្គុយតែម្នាក់ឯងដូចចំបែងហាងរតីបងនឹងជួនជាតន្ត្រីគុំគិតអីរឿងសោកាយប់ហើយបើនៅខ្វាយខ្វល់ដល់ណាគេទៅជីវ៉ាគេកោ
Alright, I'm back. Let's go back to the okay land grab area. Since from the mining log, you have all those maps, and from how they call those people who share earlier about this thing here, we try to figure out a relation basically with all the server on Calypso and all the area. Basically, I split the area because if I do the how they call the servers, it's too vast, it's too open. I have to target it a bit more. So with the land grab, I call land grab area. You have the red, the blue, the green. So for the land grab area, we have what? We have Cape Carramone. Not this one, but where's that store is there, and you have all his other mats on the server. So I'll read to my conclusion after the link grab I explain. Then you have Farsight Plains over here. Then you have Greenthorne over here. Then the Miwak Mountain Pass over there. You have the Red Sand Forest over here. And ShouthShade Valley here. Takuta Plateau over there. Vermilion Fields here. So from what I'm mining on the bonus what's that bonus art? For all those land grab area, what I see in common, or maybe you might see in common, is the quantum. The quantum is not there. The list is too long. Quantum, and quantum. So basically, for that those land grab area, they have. My hypothesis is they have all quantums. So what it triggered, but over time when I was mining, I figured out it was the dynam. Dynam. But certain area don't have dynam. Is it dynam here? No. And maybe I know the trigger. Or maybe nobody mining there and don't hit the dynam. And you have dynam. And you have, is it dynam? Maybe something else. And you have the dynam. So basically the dynam is repeating mostly all the time. Dynam is not dynam. Is it Dynam? Is it Dynam? No, something else. Something else might trigger. Then you have the orange area. You have the Hussk area basically, and then you have this orange area and this orange area also. Ashi, what I call it? I call this the Hogglo Diabolo area, Hussk area, Hogglo Diabolo area, the old rig area, the old rig area. Oh shit! I just see the break port. Okay, I will resume what I said. Okay, so basically on those land grab area, what I saw from the list of the mods from those all land grab area, they have a quantum in common. You see, quantum for the Vermilion Fields, Takuta Plateau quantum, ShouthShade Valley quantum, Red Sand quantum, Miwak Mountain quantum, Greenthorne we don't see but they have quantum, Farsight Plains quantum, Cape Carramone quantum. So basically, I went to a certain area where I can go mining and test my hypothesis. So the land grab area contains quantum. Because of all those lists, I can go anywhere. Might not hit quantum, but I pick certain information for me. I will go for quantum, but how? So after mining, I figure out it follow with the DM ore. You see, most of it. Maybe not all. I didn't. Maybe it's another trigger. I don't know. Quantum come with something else. I don't know what. But quantum come with denom. I figured out. You see, quantum denom, quantum denom, quantum denom, quantum. We don't know which one. I don't know which one trigger. Yeah, quantum denom, quantum. We don't know. Quantum denom. So it keep repeating. But it's not only about the repeating. It's also when I go mining and testing, and as I observe that happen. So land grab area is quantum. But the rest, example, I want to hit Zeramite, I don't know, Pterodite, I don't know, you know? Or maybe with the end matter, not really interesting on those. I have better area. They will tell us, except the Garson, maybe that area have a lot of Garson, I don't know. I need to, when I drop and hit quantum, I need to switch to see what kind of end matter we have. I will do that later on. I can just do for the quantum. I get hit on my hand a lot when I want to talk about Ridulite and Downcold. So we stick on the quantum and I will leave you figure out the rest. Like I say on my episode 5. So I have to figure out. Orange area. Okay. For those orange area, what a kind of weird, like I say, it show quantum but no name ore. But this area, I don't know if you have pyrite because the orange area usually is pyrite. You see, pyrite, pyrite. What is the pyrite? Pyrite. Orange area is pyrite, but on the Hussk area, I didn't find any pyrite yet. I didn't drop really for those is too much garbage. I prefer that type of here. The Stab, the Intis, Root, Garden. It's better markup here for me than here is more garbage for me, so I don't go ores there. Even Inyi is good, I don't care. It's one versus one versus what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I prefer pixel 5. You know, with the maps you figure out. Okay, this area, wow, it's so vast for me. I don't know, but it's pyrite, pyrite also, pyrite also. But if you go looking for pyrite and try to understand what is trigger, I would suggest you to go dropping and figure out. But me, I would tell you, iron, 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 iron come with pyrite all the time. They're holding hands, like name ore and quantum. They're holding hands. Give a leak little bit information, but then you have the what's it, orange. You have the white area. The orange, oh, yeah. White area. White area. How will you figure out? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I know that white area and the Zyklon area. Zyklon TP, the Citadel Zyklon. You know the robot spiders. Then you have the red area. This one is the poo-poo one. You have no blood moss. But this one is better because you have blood moss, but PvP mining is not good as before, not really interesting. Garbage, I call it. Then the blue area, I'm not sure if we can still drop there. But anyway, you have the blue area because blue, all those blue area. And then that blue area, the swamp, I believe it's the swamp, and the swamp. Because the rest is all over the place, we don't know what it can have, own have. When we do the Venn diagram, you might understand a little bit more. The blue area and the Proteron area. I didn't test much. I go there because for the Garson and Dentus third wheel, if I can say. Or when I stream basic area, I don't want to go too much stuff anymore. I let people hire me. So you have the island non-taxable. You have the island taxable. Understanding this one, like I explained on my uh, episode 4, I believe. Is it episode 4? Let me check. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, on the episode 4, I explained kind of. You want to do overlapping mining, you go to the island, basically. Then you have the land area, how it's gonna split, how the server talking to each other, I don't know. So we have to figure out on the non-tax. Then at the tax area, how the server communicating between each other when you have or to do the dropping basically. Before you used to have the wave. I still have a wave, but a poo-poo kind of not sure wave. But me, if I target mining, I will go for Rugarit and Zenderium. Those two. But I need to ask to my the person who hired me or certain finder for those. I would like to go testing for Rugarit and Zenderium. Trade the night to Zenderium. You see the server communicating between each other? Zender. But which server I will pick to see the trigger, I have to compare between all those four, which one has. And if it has, you TP jump and bada bim bada boom, GG, well played. Basically. Oh, that's so many ads, man. Okay, so where at? This is the episode 4. I explained a little bit how to figure out when you figure out those islands. It's kind of word for those islands, but those islands is like let me show. It's like the logic of what's that? The logic of Cyrene, kind of. It's similar, but not. Little bit tweaking, since Calypso is original planet, but original hardcore to understand. Then we have the land area non-taxable, how the server communicating between each other. When it's like that, is a little bit hard to understand. But for the tax area, like me, I said earlier, if I go mining, but I go mining, but I ask, I have to ask to space upgrade finder for the Rugarit and Zender. I have to figure out for the Zender because here maybe I can figure out something else more interesting because the Zender Lender is communicating, those servers communicating with each other, with which each, one sec. The server communicating with each other. So I have to figure out something of it. So maybe I can hit down call for him. Not on the stream, I'm not sharing that. Undisclosed information. So the scientific method. Scientific method, we're at slide 55. I'm talking fast speed little bit, but I want to take another break. Break time. Smoke time, toilet. I drink too much coffee. Smoke, toilet, and fulfill coffee. We are at slide number what the fuck? 55. Almost done. We're ready.
ឲ្យហាត់ថារៀមរាបំពេស្ដាប់តន្ត្រីគង់គិតអីរឿងសោកាគេទៅយប់ហើយបើនៅខ្វាយខ្វល់ដល់ណារៀមរា
Alright, I'm back. So for the scientific method, oh shit, oh man, the break again. Finish something else. Alright, okay. So that scientific method we start at the observation. Observation based on the other slide here. You know what you observe from the server, what kind of ores and matter you get basically. Like we did the observation on the orange, no, sorry, the land grab area. You know, for the land grab area, for about the quantum come with not this area. I'm forget talk, but quantum. All those land grab area hold a quantum. That's what I observe. You know, I can observe something else also, but more specifically the quantum. Then when I go mining, then the hypothesis. Let's go to over there. My God, I have to slide. So I observe the quantum. So I start to make my theory, my speculation, hypothesis. No, my theory is all the land grab hold quantum. Then I use the theory to form the hypothesis. Okay, if I go to those, let's say, I use the right finder and everything. If I go dropping, I will hit those quantum. At some point, I didn't hit it. I didn't understand because the time, the location, even in that land grab area server, it hold all the mats. That's the thing. You have to be at the right location. You can be in that land grab area and not hit quantum because you were not. Maybe you are too much on the edge because of the big mob. Usually, most miner go to the edge. Don't even go on the tags, so they go to the edge, non-tags. And then I study my hypothesis testing all over the area, and I search the information of what I got. You know, the moment I hit quantum, what happened there? I have to asking question to myself, what I hit? I hit blast, mysterium, azadite, all kind of stuff, and didn't work very well. You know, so I go back to my hypothesis. I say, okay, Listerium and Blossarium is like the point. It's like the garbage of the area, like the default. Then grab Listerium and Bloss, or Listerium Iron, whatever which one. 1 second. Listerium Iron, Listerium. The basic top 3 mats usually. Well, I would say top 2 mats is the default. What else I get more, you know? Sometimes I hit Frigolite, sometimes I hit something else, Narc, Zinc. I try to find something joined with the quantum. After 1,000 of drops, 1,000 of looking information, tired, go to the bed, come back, go to work, come back. Try to figure out something. And at some point I see Dium. Every time I hit Dium, I hit quantum after. It can be the first drop after the DM ore, second, third, but usually after the DM ore is quantum. So I go test that theory, my hypothesis. I go testing. Every time I hit, basically the question, every time I hit name, I hit the quantum. Testing, testing, testing. Then once again, then the slide, the hypothesis, the research. I conclude this name. So when I do the episode, uh, which episode? When I did the episode 4, like showcase, episode 4 is like on this last Friday, I believe, when I streaming. I make it like the proof, you know. So the Venn, okay, that's basically it for any maths, but I do control and name to explain. So for the Venn diagram, graphical stuff for you understand. So the Venn diagram is that. For example, I have the server, the ores, and matter, and then this is more the Venn, and then this is more like more thing for you guys understanding. I vulgarize basically. So with the foot number 1, we have flower. Foot number 2, okay, number 1 we have the flower. Number 2 we have the egg, and number 3 we have the milk. It's like quantum. Example, if I have tedium ore, I hit quantum or whatever you feel about this, you can do. And then I will do an example for the ore rig. It's the diagram brain. Okay, can be area 1 and ore tools what I get, because this is the whole server, and from that whole server, that's all the ores and matter we can get from. So I did a Venn diagram of it, all the ores and matter, depending the area. So the area, those areas is you pick it basically. I don't know which one you pick. It can be anywhere. You pick a zone. I don't know, this corner, this year, this year. It can be anywhere. Mobs, no mobs. You like hunting, mining and hunting, since it's kind of Punis area, small mob areas, kind of, if I can say like that. You do whatever you want. And the Orstos field is when you're gonna hit maybe for example pyrite. But hit only pyrite here. Let me add 1 second. Let me do the Venn diagram. I will adding more. Uh, fuck. Where's my old? Okay, 1 second. Delete. Check. Reload the other one. Yeah, I'm gonna do double one here. Card API. Card page. That one. Once again, I need to clean my stuff here. This. Okay. So, I have to enter my password. Okay. So the Venn diagram is to understand the. I try to vulgarize more what I tried to explain earlier, so you guys understand. Do graphical. The Venn diagram is between, for example, in the server. I will show. Like in the. Oh yeah, I will go like this. Like this. Venn diagram is basically circle what in certain area you have, the other area what you have, and in the middle, in the say third area you go, you get that one. The goal in markup mining, you have the least as possible, and the least as possible to be extra accurate what you're gonna get here. If you not target mining, is some all kind of stuff like I will show. Example, yeah, before that. This is a little bit example for you understanding. I realize a lot, and I will do a Venn diagram for this area. You know, the Orthos old rig for the pyrite. So in that server, you can hit anything, right, from those lists based on the mining log. And then what I did a Venn diagram of all the ores, the matter, and those area is up to you guys. When you pick this spot, it can be all 4 here, all whatever here, here, here. It can be anywhere on the server till you figure out something. And the Orthos alt field is for when I say pyrite, because from our observation, okay, I'll go like this. From our observation on the slides for the orange area, this orange area not really working, but this area is about pyrite, orange area, Hogglo Diabolo area, pyrite, old rig, pyrite, Orthos or the old rig, the small rig is closed now, pyrite. Yeah, let's go back down there. So we observe at the orange area, they have pyrite. Okay. Now I create my own speculation. I go drop there. I hit pyrite on all those 3. What is trigger? It would be the hypothesis. When I hit iron, when I hit I don't know what ores or matter, pyrite is on. It's kind of wave, kind of, if we can say, like the trigger. And then after when we're testing, it's kind of right. But when you start, I start is always like that. I do a Venn diagram, but what I can have, what I can get from that server. So the area I go is, it can be anywhere, because if I want INI, most of the time INI for certain players, Garson, Ferons, Diant, it's like you're looking something in the bar. For that type is okay. So example, or those old field, I will go to, I called it server 7. Server 7 is when I counting that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I call that server 7 for me. Oh, I have to edit. Wait. Damn it. Edit. Okay. Example at the Orthos old field, like I said, is pyrite. After mining, basically, it is pyrite. But when I went to the area 3 example, I pick 1, I get example. No, you have to put caps. No pyrite. I can do like that. Pyrite. Why would you pick all those areas basically? Because you have to test, kind of. No, not kind of. You have to test on those areas all the time, and you figure out on that server after 1,000 drops, basically. After 1,000 drops, you kind of figure out that all those area you pick, I don't know where, it can be anywhere, and in the only area you pick is pyrite. So our theory and hypothesis is good. We did the research, we did the dropping, we hit pyrite at the orange area. And you can do the same thing for this area. You could pick everywhere, anywhere, I don't know where, for those areas, areas. And it's only here you hit pyrite. But only here I hit pyrite. So we have two on 4 because of those 4 orange area. But this one are garbage because it don't hit any pyrite. Or maybe somebody hit pyrite. My hypothesis would be maybe somebody hit pyrite but not using Mininglog app. So it's almost 66%, 66.67% I hit pyrite. So I went to that area testing also. I hit pyrite. So I have 3 on 3 mostly. It's 100% if I can say, or 75% if I add up this area. So I can conclude pyrite is in the orange area. So after concluding this orange area, I say, okay, what else I can add as a theory to hit pyrite? So in theory to hit pyrite, I have to figure out in common what any ores or matter when I'm mining, I hit pyrite. I don't know which ores or matter when I hit pyrite. But after my observation, I will leak some information. The moment I hit iron, I hit pyrite. So I go testing again, and basically when I hit iron, I'm testing everywhere, and I get no pyrite, and in common, I hit iron. Oh yeah, no pyrite, but I hit iron. So with the ores, at the Orthos old field, and from all the server, I hit iron. So those two, so okay. But for the end matter, it was, I forget. I have a hole because last time I do pyrite mining, it was bike 26. No, not 26. It was bike 2018. Let me see. Wait, let me see my own information when I hit pyrite. Level 13 testing with some people. Maybe pyrite way back. Maybe okay, pyrite. You see, when I hit iron, I hit pyrite, basically. So when you do your spreadsheet, you kind of figure out the moment you hit iron. Iron might have, how do you call it? Pyrite. The other pyrite. Milky. Oh, you see. The damn ore with the quantum, but I didn't hit. I hit with the on amp basically. And what is that? Yeah, Frigolite with Inyi. No, it was something else. What's pyrite? Try to explain with pyrite. Zinc, zinc Initium too. Have to figure out the combination. Azur Pearls. What is that pyrite? Iron, copperite, garbage that day. But when you see, well, pyrite, the other one, the other mats. Try to find so you guys to explain the Venn diagram. Pyrite. Okay. When I hit pyrite, but it basically on the how to call it? On the iron. When I hit iron, it pyrite. For the end matter, I wasn't really good at end matter yet back then, so I didn't do end matter. But for the orthos field, so when you hit iron, you hit pyrite. It's like them or the denim with the quantum. It's the same thing. Over time, when you're mining a lot with all your spreadsheet, if you do spreadsheet, you figure out some pattern or what trigger what. Maybe not working that today since it's back 2018, but it may don't change that type of stuff usually. It might change, but the quantity, the white area, I leave it. So if I go back, so for the orthos field, I know if I hit iron, I will get it. That's for the example, for you guys understand. And then the logic behind that is the process of scientific research. I use that. I make an observation, from those map, Mininglog map, example, and from my own spreadsheet, what I get. Then I ask a question to myself. Then I form a hypothesis, like I said, all those land grab area contain quantum. Then, from all my observation from my spreadsheet and everything, I hit denim. So I say I will make a prediction. So when I hit denim ore or iron, when I hit denim ore, I hit quantum. But when I hit iron, I will hit pyrite. So I do an experiment to the test the prediction. So the moment I hit denim, I hit quantum, basically. I analyze the result at the end. Well, not really at the end. It's basically on the spot. I hit denim. Do I hit quantum? Yes. Correct. So I report the result. When I report the result, it's more for the person who hired me. I send the bill, basically. A lot of what we need to change is more how we can mine more efficiently, how I can bring more of that type of materials. It depends on the list of the people what they send to me. So that's the whole process. If I didn't hit example, I hit iron, I hit whatever doesn't work, is kind of, I would say also a report. It was a bad idea. It was a good idea, but we didn't hit it. So I have to try again. Figure out the end matter or what it trigger to make my prediction right. So over and over, you're practicing. All the process is over and over. I don't do that type of stuff. I still do it, but it's more automatically. But on the stream, I try to explain my process. And then the hypothesis. And let's go mining. Okay. That's me example for the for the ads end. 1 second. What are that slides? Number 60. Okay. Number 60.
ខ្យល់ត្រជាងធ្លៀងមកអងអែលកាយយ៉ាព្រះច័ន្ទទ្រានៅលើមេឃខៀមូលក្រឡងសេញជប់សេញជឹងសំឡឹងមើលខែពេញវងបេះដូងលោតនៅក្នុងទ្រូប្រាប់ថានឹកមាមេមិនដឹងចិត្តប្រលឹងមានបងដែរទេ
Alright, I'm back, guys. Once again. Okay. So basically, that's the process. From I make an observation from the mining log, then for pyrite and quantum. I make a question, I form my hypothesis, and I try to make a prediction. Like my hypothesis for the quantum, if I hit denim or I hit quantum. That's kind of my form hypothesis. And for pyrite, if I hit iron, I will hit pyrite. So I try to predict. So when I go mining, I do the test. When I hit DM, correct. So I report my result to the person who hired me. If I hit iron, result is correct, I report. But the one is incorrect, this one is running over and over. That's the process I use. I keep rolling that over and over. So for the hypothesis, the YouTube video, I will delete that slide. I don't need. Let's go mining. We're going to mining soon. We're gonna make this in practice, but I make it already in practice before last stream. The next one, for when people hired me, what the fuck? What is in that part? No center. Okay. So when people hire me, what is urgent, non-urgent, based on my spreadsheet? What is green priority? Not urgent. Yeah, that is okay. What is most need? What not urgent but still need? And okay, switch the order for iron and north. And this is my from all my knowledge in mining, basically. So that's the list, the path I'm doing between the servers, basically, to get all what we can get: priority, non-priority, quant, iron, Rinrex also, but all the planet figure out later. And then the report. Yeah, I will explain after the break. Alright, the ad and so okay, we're back. So basically, when somebody hired me, I asked a list of priority, what the most need, urgent or urgent. After usually I have a big list, but when I need to do a list of priority in order to me mining, jumper to server, hum, oh, all kinds of stuff. So I need to start with copper areas. That's my path between the server where I need to go, or between the time I need to go mining, depending from my spreadsheet. What is the best efficient way to go mining to get all those materials for the person who hired me? That was mining 2.0, markup mining basically. So the report result. Okay, example, somebody hired me for a region. We come back with 90%.22%. I bring that much of iridium. No more props. I go TFT. I play League of Legends a little bit to pass the time when I have nothing to do in mining. That's the thing. When you start to figure out the location, the place, the time. Sometimes you have to wait 1 hour. Sometimes you have to wait 30 minutes. Sometimes you have to wait 2, 3, 4 hours, 5 hours. Sometimes you have to wait 24 hours. It's depending the planet, the server, all kind of parameters basically. From what I explained on the slides, way like slides 9. So we say, oh crap, so much iridium. Thanks, I'm still not done with my car. And then under the result report for a bunker, when I get the, I would say, Azur Pearls, it's bunker and Jack O'Neill basically. I did the same with the same finder, but level 7 this time, and I hit 239. Okay. Yeah, I know. Level 5, 7, and D class work, but don't know for it. All the miners tested most of it. You know, we try everything. Everybody try everything. We kind of figure out which one work, but for the amps, most are the same. Finders, it depends on the skills. That's why on the episode 5, when I say those skills matter, yes and no. 1 second. Let me say yes. On that one, do someone's skills matter? No for the TT return. Yes for your finder. But most people looking for TT return, that 97, 96. Everybody gonna hit it if you do the right thing. If you go on the episode 4, I explained all the strategy. You scroll down, you will see like episode 4. If you do well, you do super well, you know. But that strategy 2 is riskier. But the 3 is a combination of 1 and 2, so you can kind of increase just a little bit. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Go and mining. Wait a second. I have to explain all the process basically. This is target mining is more difficult. And I explain, and then we go dropping. Uh, so, basically, I need skills to use certain type of finder. And then the result when I go for fire root, you know, Dianthus back then the result was super good mining, markup mining. Those number is like the strategy. This one is a markup mining, but you need to pass by the whole process of this poo stuff and this poo stuff over. This over and over till you master your craft, basically. So getting the right size. Back then it was 150%, 200% markup is where we hit the markup. Location is still there, but not. I don't count anymore since they changed everything. So I reveal some of my report and report the results. And then this you have every time I report, I have to hide. Yeah, hide. Yeah, so I try to find which AMP. I put less time in mining because if you do on AMP, the smaller you go is the best because you're not gonna lose it basically. And the thing is, the bigger AMP you use, the less time you go mining. That's the crazy stuff about mining. But if you go too big, it doesn't work. If you go too small, you will to get all those maths would take forever because I have a list to do it. I have a big list to do it. I wait for the ad hoc. But some of you hear me. Yeah, I guess the VIP can hear me, but the other cannot hear me. Yeah, I try to hide much information as I can. Coffee time. All right. So for this report, I try to find which AMP. So it's basically my hypothesis and the testing I try to do to get the stuff. The stuff because if the crafter hired me, he need a lot of Leontus and Fireroot, and I try to since as a crafter, it's easier to ask certain amps and certain finder so they can craft. It's not in auction house most of the time. It's more specific stuff I'm looking for, the combination. So, in my opinion, I try a certain and that's what we get. Basically, that's 20 minutes of mining. High markup target, basically. Markup mining is 150% and upper. I don't do PP mining. Most of the time when people asking me, oh, can you get me that INI 130% go in auction house? I don't waste my time. But for the mining, the smaller you go on AMP is the better because you lose less. You don't lose it at all with the markup, but it takes forever to get the quantity. But the bigger AMP you go, the less time you put in mining. But if the AMP is too big, like the Terra 10, Terra 9, Terra 10, level 13, super risky, especially on planet side. And you might not hit it because certain mats have a threshold. Impossible to hit. You will see when you go mining. So I still have issue with Garson, Dentus now, Azure and Fireroot is fixed. Even Devil Tales is fixed. Alicini is still missing. Alicini, oh, okay, Devil Tales. But the Garson is missing on my list of this one. You know, when I did the run, I need to figure out the path, efficient path when I go mining for 1 hour, basically 5-hour session or whatever. Most miners use a 5 and 70 class, yes, but I would say noob miner now. Where I'm at now is noob mining, but now it's different. Over time, you level up and basically. So on the 2022, this time less fire root, more than this, but a lot of bait. When you mining, when you go observation, basically what is the bait is second. The bait is the certain mat you hit, and you think you might get your. But here was pyrite, but me, dentist, fire root, and sap, and but more fire root and dentist. I hit so many baits. But now that was back 3 years ago, 2021. But now I have a better knowledge. But all the people hired me have better knowledge about mining. So I do target mining. It's way better than this garbage mining. Now I call this garbage mining. Now I can go, I believe, between 130 to 145% return. But it's still experimental. I'm still testing it. Right now I have about four people waiting, but we're talking about how they call the pads we need when they hired me, basically. I don't do for decay. Target mining, forget about decay. I did decay. This is for decay. Decay mining, you get all the mud. I don't care. I get the skills, that's fine. But if you go more cop, you get less skills. You get the more cop, yes. But you don't get the skills. Me, I need skills. It's really difficult stuff. Okay. So I take the bait. That was my the return, you see. When I was testing my hypothesis, I started at 71, then I changed my range running, I changed basically is the range, the overlapping, less overlapping, more instead of every 110, I go 150, 160, whatever I do. I make a hole in the middle, different. But each session this is 20 minutes mining, basically. It should be mining. We are back, okay, back to mining. You see the time, it's late night, after work. Work, not really work, it's during COVID time. Lost the job, man. Get layover, I don't know. I feel mining during that time. So, this report, another type of report. Hello, just finished mining for 2-hour mining. I try this morning composition is different because you have to understand the composition. 10 minutes dropping. When you figure out, because we have earlier the Garson issue, I fixed the Garson issue. We get more Garson for 10 minutes. But this 6:30 this afternoon, different time. I try a test. I see more stuff happening. You know, the stuff he won, the stuff we try to hit. Oh, only us. Okay, the who don't see the ads. Well, yeah, that's the so much process, man. Okay, I start here. I have to wait after the ads. I add so much ads on this stream. I have to add ads. Like crazy. People want to see me dropping to figure out. They're dreaming. The dream is true. It's true. What is about that mini mayhem? I saw the message. I just answer now. is that thing? 20, 22. Have no more coffee. I will smoke. All right, that's and so here we have the issue with the garrison. What this was on 22 June, and 1 month, 10 days later. Hello, just finished my run, 2 hour session basically this morning. The composition is different. I get less fiery root, the intus 42, the intus about the same, 35, 42. Yeah, the intus still the same. Early in the morning, 6 in the morning for me, almost 7 in the morning. Very nice composition. I'm in the plane now. I'll maybe trade later on. Okay. And then what is that? 7. I keep doing the Garson thing, testing stuff, and this 10-minute dropping, we got what 76 pad of Garson. I improve. I tweak a little bit which amp, which fender I need to switch for, and we hit way more Garson, but less dentus. Basically, no dentus and no how they call no dentus and no fire. That's the thing with mining. Yeah, crazy. So, a lot of Garson. And then let me see quick. Okay. If we go back in June 24, okay. A little to tell, good or not. I did my first 100 drops. The return is 75.82%. Drop rate is good. When I say drop rate is good, I get 4 to 5 claim. I'm at about 40 to 50%, basically. Not the 30%. People say 30% is good. It is good, but this means I was overlapping a lot. So 100 dub is good, but anyway, so it's kind of bad. Yes, it's bad. So it's, on amp, I get poo poo, was super bad. I feel now it's kind of random, and I feel this amount is bah. You seem like, yeah, it seems like it because when you give so much report, when you report the results, they kind of understand what's happening, kind of. So it's stuck. Yeah, a lot of. I try different hour too. Usually I get that half of whatever. And this amount we get a poo poo, a lot of acid root, PP Ferron, PP, a lot of PP stuff. Maybe a little more than half, the half of what I usually get. And I get fucked by AMA after the reset. After the Tuesday is always fucked up. I have to figure out. So we go back to the process of hypothesis and now more which finder, which amp, which finder, which amp. So this another report. Okay. I just finished the main run. Kind of a lot of overlapping, yes, but the amount of amps compared to the best run is like half of Fireroot and Dentist. So, from what I am thinking, report and talking about, go Discord talking a lot. This is typing to do some calls. It's half what you're supposed to get. Something wrong. I have the same setup. I don't know what happened. And last week was worse than that. The amount of fire in Dentist, the amount of Fireroot and Nexus and still ish. You're like, I get your food. I need to eat and thinking. Me, I love to eat. I gain so much weight. That's why if you scroll down, the send food I close, because when I'm mining, some players send me food. I gained so much. I was at 190 pound. I go up to like 250, 280 at some point. It was crazy. I ate so much during that COVID time. So from that point, 1730, yeah, 1 day or 2 day later, I'm thinking at some point there, I figured out. I feel during that mining day is better. I try my mining, but different time. Tomorrow we try more early, because when you're mining experience, you should know. You might know, not you should know. You maybe know, maybe early, maybe late, from all the spreadsheet information you collected, basically. I mean, I don't global. That's the thing. I don't want somebody crazy like me to go look in my Entropialife to figure out all the stuff. So I'm ready to trade. It was super fast. It was what, 10 little time. A lot of drilling, but little time. And that's the end. The end is the end. So basically, mining is more about this thing here.
មុទ្រស្នេហ៍ប្រាថ្នាតែរស់ក្បែរអូន Deep in the ocean I fell deep in the ocean keep falling for you deep in the bottom of emotion deep down down
Alright, I'm back. Waiting answer from one for to do anything from now on. I will log in. Oops. Take out some stuff here. Let me log in the game now. It's time to log. But not sure if I go mining or not. Because tomorrow I work. I'm not mining, I don't know. I'll wait the answer from customer. Bye. I know the screen didn't switch yet. Pop that in here. What? Okay, I will end the stream. No, not yet. After the ads.